All right, well, here we go with our review on this RT178C. We've only had it for about a month now. We've only had it out 3 times, but so far it's everything that we could hope for. I'm going to just start walking you from front to back. It's got the swing away tongue. It's got the Ranger Trail trailer. Now the difference is we had one that was 8 years older than this, which we traded in. Vic Sports Center was very helpful. And the big difference is the Ranger trailers now are full box frames on them instead of the C-channel that they were made out. So they weigh about 300 pounds more. But it does have the swing away tongue, so if you're in a 20-foot garage, you can get it in there. Matching spare tire. We've added some features to this thing. We got a Minn Kota Tarova trolling motor with spot lock. It's a 80-pound thrust, 24-volt. We've had our Lowrance 7 reveal up front, and you also see that we've added our spider rig setups there from Spider Lock. So we've added those brackets in here. We did away with our pole light system, even though it's fully functional. We've added LED lights to the front for our nav lights. And I believe our nav lights up here. Yep, so now, yeah, big difference there. And you can see them for 3 nautical miles. You can see I added the other nav light to the back on top of the Talon. So if you just want to put your anchor light on here, you just have the white light on top of the Talon. It does have the newer pop-up cleats on it. Really like these. Snap down out of the way. They did away with the console like we had around the front of our other one and just went with the 3 holders, which is plenty for everything that we currently use on the boat. I'm going to hop up in here and give you some of the storage highlights. But right now we'll go around the trailer on the outside with the fenders and non-slip surface. We got the road armor on it. Ranger badging here. We added to our lights on our guide rails here. Really nice when you're loading and unloading the boat. I said we still have fully functional pole lights, but we don't need to get out and put them in when we need them. Just throw the switch and we've already got them built on. They do come with the boarding ladders now. That was a little bit different than our other boat. And it has both the buckles to buckle the boat to the trailer, and I have to release the animal here. So we added a 15-foot Talon to it. We had a 12-foot on the other boat. We added a jack plate because they're 20 horsepower. Since most of our lakes around here are limited, it's a pretty small motor. It sets it back from the boat a little bit, but that jack plate is adjustable. Loosen this bolt here, and then you can make your adjustments on it. And we're thinking that we'll gain 1 to 2 miles per hour, but really it's only about a 12 to 16 mile per hour boat. It's not real fast or anything for that, but not for what we use it for. We got an Elite FS9 Lowrance. That's the transducer for it. We went and kept the 22-gallon gas tank. Our other boat, we had removed the 22-gallon gas tank because of the weight. So we kept the 22-gallon gas tank, but we only put 7 gallons at a time in here. We went with the 2 lithium tracker batteries in here because they only got about 13 pounds each in there. And then offset the weight of the Talon on the other side with a Deep Cycle Marine battery, which is probably pushing 70 pounds. Nice setup for your plug-in when you're not using your plug for charging the batteries. See what else we got. This is the new Talon, so it does have a light bar on the top of it with 3 intensities on blue, and then it has white and 3 intensities on the white that lights up your whole deck pretty much. But real handy feature. tons of storage in this boat. That's one of the big factors that we liked about the boat that we had before, 178C, is all the storage that it has. You do have a cooler back here. They used to come with a cooler and a little igloo chest on here, but something about the molding here, they just don't quite fit like they used to. I had to do a little customizing on the lid of that cooler. Got big divided live well with the pump out feature. Pop that out and it will pump the water out of your live well. And you got your divider here. We do like having the twin live wells, which is one of the things that sets it apart as a crappie boat. Really nice seats. We have these two fishing seats, and we also have our other old Ranger seat that we can use if we have 3 people on board. Put this piece of foam there because from past experiences we realize is that fish will flop right behind this seat here when you're throwing them from the front to the back live well. It's a nice step up feature right here on the live well, or I mean on the seats. We got our life vest underneath here with our paddle and our throwing cushions. You have a drink holder here. Underneath here, you got your 2 live well controls right here for front and rear live wells. You've got your interior lights underneath here, and you have your USB charging ports and your regular 12-volt charging port. Another real nice feature, newer feature, well, I did add 2 of our tie downs right back there. There's a tie down. It came with 1 tie down, and I put the other tie down on our net. This is the Lowrance Elite FS9. We wanted it mounted in here. Another real nice feature is on the new Rangers, it does have tilt steering wheel, so it can tip up out of your way when you're getting in and out of the boat. And you can see it when my wife is sitting in the back of the boat fishing, she can see the whole screen from back there on her rear seat. You got your miles per hour, your fuel gauge, your tilt, which doesn't hook to a 20 horsepower, so they just leave it disconnected, and your RPM gauge. You got your nav lights again here, anchor, horn, interior lights, key. You got your front aerator. Both of them have auto features on them. Your bilge pump, and on this, it's an automatic bilge pump. So if you do take on some water and you're not knowing about it, then definitely it will kick on automatically. So it's got a huge front compartment right here in the step-up area. So we've already got some stuff in it. Learned a lot on that first boat that we had. I added the struts to it. One of the complaints that many people had about the these compartments. It's got a another drink holder here. So they're not like heavy duty or anything, but it'll hold a big bottle of water. So it's got a large 8'6" rod locker here. And I just finished up my 2 dock sticks that I made for tying the boat off here. They work like a charm, keep the boat away from the dock from rubbing. So they're like $79 a piece, but you can make them for about 20 bucks for the pair. And I did add struts to this compartment here, and I did add an LED light underneath here that will illuminate this compartment here with just a little switch. You do have another dry storage compartment over here underneath the net here. Keep some ropes, a couple buoys in there, my tool kit. Yeah, I said it's very handy. Plenty of storage underneath here. You have your front live well here, which is nice oversized live well with a drain, and it has an overflow that flows out the side of the boat. The other one flows out the back. You got 2 aerators in here. You've got 3 across seating That's another thing that sets us apart as a crappie boat versus the standard 178, which, long story short, Ranger did. We waited 6 months for this boat to come in, and it came in and it was the wrong model. It was a 178 bass boat instead of a crappie boat, so they had to build us another one and send it to us. Real nice fiberglass console with the Ranger badging and stuff all around it. It is a drop-dead gorgeous boat. A little better view from the front here where we got our trolling motors and front. I also have my live scope mount here, which is hard to do it one-handed here, but so this one over the side, my pole goes in there, and then I run the live scope manually back and forth rather than having it attached to the trolling motor. But the Minn Kota is the same trolling motor we had on our old boat. Love this trolling motor here, that Tarova. I don't think you can beat it. We had the old Terra on our one boat, and it was a problem child. It just had problems with the deployment feature on it, and just didn't like it. Now, you'll notice I have the plug right there, but I do not have a foot pedal in my way up here because I don't use the foot pedal when I'm fishing. I only use my remote for everything. So this remote right here in my other storage compartment here with my jigs, crappie nibbles, and we mainly fish for panfish, but we do go after bass. And that's the remote for the Talon. So your Talon remote and that, I wear those two on my neck, and pretty much I don't have to worry about anything. I have the foot pedal underneath the rear seat there, just in case I decide to use it, or something happens to the remote, then I would hook it back up. But so far, this is a fishing machine. We love the other design of the other boat. Same basic design as this. They didn't change too much on the boat. A few new little features here and there. I've added our Scotty rod holder mounts in the back, so if we're trolling or something like that, you can stick your pole holders in them and right over the side. Oh, another nice feature is you don't have to worry about if you forget the plug in your boat. This has a remote plug now, so you just push it in or out, and it pulls a little plunger in down at the bottom where your plug goes. So it's easy. Flip that when you're setting the boat up. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just absolutely a killer boat. I really, really like this boat. Can't wait to. We took our other boat everywhere. We pull it. It pulls very nice. I did order the brakes on this trailer, which we didn't have on our other trailer. Let me step back here, and we do pull this boat with that RV right there when we travel, and it pulls like a champ. I mean, you don't even know that thing's behind you. That trailer is set up beautifully. So that's about it in a nutshell there. Can't wait to get some water footage and show you some fish on board. But for now, that's what we got. See you later.